That's just sports, baby.
Crowd goes wild, strawberry ice bringing fire and style. Reds, Bengals, Bearcats, all in my zone. This is my stage, my mic, my throne. Boom, like a hammer, I'm breaking the game. Strawberry ice, you're gonna know my name. Sports Talk Thunder, hear the podcast roar. Cincy's line is kicking down the door. Step into the ring where the passion ignites. Talking sports all day and all night. From the field to the court to the rowing stands. Strawberry ice with the world in my hands. Boom, like a hammer, I'm breaking the game. Strawberry ice, you're gonna know my name. Sports Talk Thunder, hear the podcast roar. Cincy's line is kicking down the door.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, Ass Man Jeff Trenopole, and as always, I bring you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio. And as always, I'm coming to you live from the Ice Cave.
All right, shout out to my sponsors. They are Priority Lawn and Landscaping for all your lawn and landscaping needs. You need your grass cut, you need shrubbery trimmed, I don't know, you need a paper patio, you need anything. I mean anything. Landscaping required. Think Priority Lawn and Landscaping. Also, shout out to T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And of course, Meyer Window, Door, and more. I got them in my house. I highly recommend you get them in yours. They're energy efficient, great looking windows, easy to clean. Meyer Window, Door, and more. The website is MeyerCincinnati.com. And also, shout out to my favorite brewery, Moorline Lager House. Get on down there, get you some delicious Moorline beer, some delicious Moorline food. And tell them I sent you. Moorline Lager House.
Again, I'll be back down at Moorline Lager House this Sunday for the Bengals watch party versus the Squealers. Don't forget to get your tickets for the next tailgate because this is the one we will be giving away. This T. Higgins helmet. The way to get register for that is, first of all, buy tickets to the tailgate. Second of all, you can go to Moorline Lager House Facebook page and sign up for the reward program. Both ways, you can enter twice, and you got a shot at winning this helmet. Plus, I just found out that this, November 22nd, it's going to be interesting. I'll be in a beer stein holding competition at the Moorline Lager House. So, November 22nd, I think they had the beer stein national competition is going to be there. I am not in the national competition. I'm just a dumbass that's going to try to hold a stein of beer up for as long as I can, and hopefully I don't hurt myself. What is up to everybody in the chat? We've got Stranger in there, Brad's in there, Rocket Bengals in there, Crypt Keeper, Lindsay, Brookie's in there, and Tony Blazin. All right, boys and girls, did you guys see this today? That's right. Joe Burrow is back at practice. That doesn't mean he's starting this Sunday. Doesn't mean he's starting anytime soon. Sounds like they might be shooting for Thanksgiving. And that would be the game versus the Ratbirds is what it sounds like they're shooting for. But we'll see. But with that being said, we got one of the guys with not the best, because we know Gary Faulkner's got the best, but one of the guys with one of the best beards in Houday Nation. He's the co-fan of the year for 2025. He is none other than Bengals Captain. What's up, Cap? You're muted. I can't hear you. You're muted.
2024. 2025 is Steve.
Oh, 2024. Sorry. My bad.
Yeah. Steve is a good dude.
I got to reach out to Steve and get him out here. But with that being said, we have a member of the Ring of Honor from last year. He's been on hiatus for a couple weeks. He's been traveling the world, getting pissed off on Twitter, having fun. He's the man. He's the myth. He's the legend. He's our friend Corey Dillon. What's up, Corey?
Yo, man. I'm pissed off, man. I was just shooting facts, brother. I was just record straight a little bit.
You know, I had to give you some crap, man. What's going on, Corey?
Barstool up in arms and I mean, Corey is a gold mine for like social media hits. When he decides he wants to go all in, he knows how the game works.
Exactly.
Hey, I know how the game works, period. And when I saw my AK, brother, I'm pulling my AK.
It sprays everywhere. You might get hit, you might not. You never know.
Man, don't be an innocent bystander. Get the fuck out of the way.
Oh, goodness.
Like that.
All right. So, if you saw at the beginning of the show, Joe Burrow is back at practice today. He was light duty. He didn't, do everything. They're slowly bringing him back. I think they're shooting for, it sounds like the Thanksgiving Day game versus the Ratbirds. Corey, I got a question for you as a former NFL player, because people have been talking to me on Twitter about this. A lot of people are saying the Bengals shouldn't play him. They shouldn't play. Just let him sit the whole time. My thought is this. The man worked his ass off to get back. Joe wants to play football. Joe loves football. That's what Joe does, is play football.
Right.
I don't think you take a guy and have a nice, healthy Joe Burrow sitting on the sideline when he's completely healthy, because he might get hurt. It's football. I think they play him when he's – I'm not saying rushing back, but when he's 100% healthy, he's playing. I mean, wouldn't you want to play, Corey?
I do. Without a doubt, that man is going to play, because that's who he is. That's fine. So, yeah, nobody want to be hurt. That's number one. And when you are, I mean, your love and passion for the game, man, get you back quicker than people expected. So I expect him to play. That's just the type of player he is. I know I would. So
now we have this is the bite back on that is like Paul here. Sometimes you have to protect players from themselves.
That's true.
I have a question for you. If you're 100% healthy and there's still 4 or 5 games left in the season, and there's no other reason for you not to play other than their word that you might get hurt.
Hey, don't come talk to me about shit. I'm playing.
Right. That's right. That's what I'm saying. I'm like people don't get it. Football players are built different. They're built to play football. That's their job, is to play football, no matter how bad the season is. I mean, Corey's went through a lot of bad seasons.
The record is if it's 5 games, I'm coming back and playing them 5 games.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't give a damn if it's 1. I'm coming playing 1 game.
Right, exactly.
Here's the thing, though, man. Here's the thing. You said something. Yeah, sometimes you got to protect the player, so he can get out his own way. That's true. But you got to look at it like this too. The overall, like, what position are you in? Like, are we making a push or we're not? And here's my thing with that, man. I love Joe, man. I do. Top 5 quarterback, hands down in the league, without a doubt. Bengals got the fucking number 1 receiver in all of football, no question. But damn, can my guy play defense though?
Right, exactly. That's the problem.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
My guy's gonna go out there and put up 45, man. What kind of sense? Help me make sense. What kind of sense does it make? My guy go out there, put up 45, and opponents put up 48.
That's what we had last year. That's the exact same problem we had last year. I mean, it's frustrating, man. I mean, I couldn't imagine being an offensive player and putting up the numbers that they're putting up, and you're still freaking losing.
And that's where the frustrating part comes in at, like, as a player, like, and that's the part I get. I get that. I mean, 1,000%, man. You out there, you're busting your ass, you're giving it your all, and for the work you put out there, you want to be rewarded. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it ain't paying off.
Right.
That's the part that's getting frustrating with some of the players. You know what I mean? And I can testify to that, man. Nobody wants to go through that, man. Everybody wants to be the best they could be, win football games, get their team in a position to go for it all, man. But sometimes it just ain't like that.
Yeah, the crazy thing is this division is still open. I mean, I'm not saying anything. I'm just speaking facts. The division is open. And for some reason, the Bengals can pull out 2 of these next 3. They're in this thing, which, I mean, I don't know if they can or not. Offensively, yes. Can we stop the other team enough? That's going to be the question. And if that happens, you're damn straight Joe Burrow's going to want to be back in there if he thinks he's got a shot at this thing.
I mean, of course. I mean, shit. There's only, I mean, I feel like right now, personally, there's only like one real fucking threat. And it's shit. And that's them fucking Ravens, man. I mean, the Steelers is taking a step back.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Baltimore's on the rise. I mean, and this is what I be saying. I mean, I said this at the beginning of the year. Man, you got to seize opportunities, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you. And somebody correct me if I'm wrong. The games you fucking supposed to win them fucking games, man.
Yeah.
It'd have been, listen, let's just say the last 2 weeks. A win. Last 2 weeks a win. Perfect position. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Perfect. I mean, I say this shit all the time, man. History repeats itself. Opportunities don't, bro. So, them fucking games you got to fucking win. You got to find a way to win those, man. You can't keep putting yourself behind the fucking 8 ball. That should come back and bite you in the ass, man.
Yeah, and the crazy thing, Corey, if the Bengals had won these last 2 games,
Perfect.
and Joe Burrow's coming back, this fan base would be exploding. We were like, yeah, we're back, baby. Let's go. But they fucking blew it, man.
Exactly what I'm alluding to. And hey, you're correct, Jeff. That's the shit I'm talking about.
Exactly. All right, Cap, I've been answering people there in the chat. You got any words you want to say on the mic here? Something we've been talking about?
Well, first I had to get my reading glasses or thought about it because I'm like, are people flipping off Corey or are they giving him the thumbs up? And they're giving him the thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs
up.
Up.
Listen, I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. Here's my thing. Y'all listen to me. Listen to me good. I give 0 fucks. You can hate me, but you best believe this. If it's fuck Corey Dillon, it's fuck you too. All time.
That's how you.
For that.
That's how you Pork Chop became such good friends.
Yeah. Fuck you, Corey Dillon. All right, cool. Fuck you too. Let's talk. I have no problem with that. So my skin is very thick when it comes to flipping and all that. Hey, seriously, man, on some real shit, man. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. That's the nature of being who I am and nature of life.
That's good advice too.
That's the glorious thing of Corey Dillon. He don't give a
F. But one thing you will not fucking do on my watch is disrespect me in my presence. I don't tolerate that shit. Now, if I gotta say so and I catch the disrespect, that's your ass. You know what I mean? But if not, I mean, hey, do you go, man? It's a free world. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
It's a free world.
Me. And that's the rule of thumb. And for the thumbs up to everybody, man, there you go.
Hey, by the way, I like the Jackpot Joey logo you got in the background. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hey, what you thought I was gonna throw that shit in the trash, man? You got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. I want that honestly, man. That stays, man. My Bengals go back there, man. Don't get it twisted.
Hey, Augie's got congratulations here for you. He said, "CD, congratulations! Heard you won 2 out of 3 versus Ross." Madden.
Wait, hey, yo. Hey, man, was that motherfucker live streaming shit, man?
I don't know. He might have been. That's Og. I'm not sure.
Well, I'm glad you caught the good part.
You a little rusty?
Hey, caught me on a good day. I was whooping ass. So, yeah. That's true. I whooped on his ass a couple of days ago. See, that's a sneaky fucker. He was live streaming that shit, huh? Okay.
Gotta be careful.
Got
it. See, if he's gonna do that, he's got to do like the players do, mic'd up. Like, hey, I'm the feds today.
The shit, he didn't even give me the code word. I'm over the top.
He said he messaged him afterwards.
Oh, I'm about. Hey, wait till we get off this podcast. I'm about to call this dude, man. He trying to sneak, bro.
That's like Ross. Ross would never do that.
Hey, glad I whooped on his ass. There you go.
There you go. All right, got $5 super chat from Dustin here. Whatever happens this season, even if we do make the playoffs, it doesn't excuse the Bengals from making changes, the whole structure and operation. I agree with you, and that's no matter what. I've kind of with Joe Burrow potentially coming back, and I said I don't think we're going to make the playoffs, but crazier things have happened, and the division is open, and we're still undefeated in the AFC North. Crazier things have happened, but for some reason this season does turn around like we did last year. We went 6 in a row. They've got to change something. They've got to change the structure. They got to change the way they draft, Corey, because they've missed on so many defensive draft picks. It's from top to bottom. You know, mid first round picks to 5th and 6th rounders. They've missed on too many, and that's why we're in the position we're in, because we've missed so many draft picks on defense.
Man, I don't know how accurate this shit is. I ain't been really in tune in like 2 weeks or reasons.
He's been out and about. He's been exploring.
Hey, obvious reasons.
You're exploring.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. So I caught gifs of like other NFL establishments having like 30 fucking scouts.
Yeah.
Yep. You're right.
To the Bengals 5.
All right. So Corey, listen to this. So we had so in the University of Cincinnati here in Cincinnati, they were ranked at one point as high as 12th. So we had they were here at home versus Iowa State, and Iowa State was ranked in the top 25. Okay. There was 30 to 40 scouts in Cincinnati at that game. Guess how many the Bengals had?
Oh, let me take a wild fucking guess. 0.
None. And it's litter in their backyard. It's in it, let alone going up to Ohio State to check any of those games out. It's crazy.
But that's a crazy thing, because they'll draft Ohio State players left and right. They love Ohio State players. So are they just not looking at them? They're just going off a tape and not seeing them in person. Like, I don't get it.
Listen, I tell you what, man.
Did they come see you, Corey?
Man, what you gonna do, man? I don't know. I'm a little old school, bro. I mean, I gotta break bread with you. I gotta shake your fucking hand. I gotta have like live interaction with you. I just can't go off a fucking videotape. Did
they come see you? Did they have a visit face to face with you before they drafted you?
Man, that fucking Jim Anderson got on my fucking nerves. Yes, he did. He did it twice. I'm like, dude, what are you doing here, bro?
He wanted to draft you. He likes you.
Hey man, he out throwing fucking footballs in the rain and snow in Seattle. Caught me off guard. And I'm like, hey man, we didn't schedule this shit. What you do? What are you doing in Seattle, bro? Oh, I just came here. I was just passing through.
Passing through to Seattle?
hey, listen. Yeah, he was doing more than passing through. He was coming to fuck with me. Shots to JA, but they need more hands-on shit like that. You know what I mean? Like people on the ground who's gonna actually get out there, do the footwork, and go investigate these players, man. Like it's crazy. It's kind of insane not to think like in your own backyard, 30 scouts somewhere, and there's no show. Nobody from the Bengals is there,
right?
Taking notes. Like, come on, man.
Right. And literally, it's in your one's in your city, the other one's in your freaking state. Columbus is only 2 hours from here, Cap? How fast can you drive to get here?
It's right up the damn stadium. Like, come on, man. That's like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
you know, I don't get. And first of all, hey man, I ain't. Number one, I don't give. I'm too old. I'm out of the business trying to make sense out of nonsense. Whatever floats your fucking boat. I don't care. But god dog, man, it's right there. It's right up the way.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's some fucking great players on both sides that you could have evaluated, took a look at.
Probably.
I mean, it ain't like you don't need the help on D. Go scout some, you know what I mean? Like,
Dude, I would take almost the entire Ohio State defense and above what we have right now. they
got
might
some
do better.
dogs.
They got some dogs there, dude. That Ohio State D is pretty damn good.
I mean, well-rounded offense and defense. They got some fucking players. So listen, y'all, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm not that guy that, I'm not gonna kick you while you're down. I'm not gonna do shit. I don't do that shit. I like my karma. I like my karma being good. I'll wait till your punk ass get back up, and then I'll sock you back in your shit. But while you're down, I'm not, brother. There got to be a better way, better solution on how to get shit out and solved. You know what I mean? So
yeah, they got the whole thing is just they got to change something, and the biggest thing is to me is drafting and developing here. Dustin's got a question here for Corey. What happened to my boy Jonah Coleman out of Washington?
I think he got hurt, bro. I don't know. I was watching some of that game against. I think they were playing Wisconsin, if I'm not sure. And I didn't see him in there, so I don't know what happened, man. He was doing pretty good this season, man. So hopefully, hey, shouts out to him, get healthy, man, and get back in there and get rolling.
And like I said, somebody put in the comments that can we win the division? The crazy thing is, they still can win the division as bad. Which I mean, if they had any shot at all at making the playoffs, they got to win the division. I don't think they get the wild card.
Yeah.
With them being undefeated, which they are, they're undefeated in the AFC North. Now we'll find out what happens this Sunday. But if they go to Pittsburgh and beat Pittsburgh, I mean, it's gonna be a tough stretch. We got Pittsburgh, then we got New England. Then we got Buffalo, Baltimore. So, I mean, it is not the easy side.
Buffalo got whooped by Miami.
Buffalo got whooped by Miami. So, I mean, that's things like crazier things can happen. I mean, you never know. And then if they get, like I said, so for them to make the playoffs, they have to win the division. And crazy, what if they somehow went undefeated in the AFC North? Like, how crazy would that be?
But listen here, man. We're asking for the fucking almost impossible, man. They can't drop another fucking game, though. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, especially in the division. I mean, if you lose like two out of these next three, I mean, man, it's gonna be fucking tough. I don't know if man, that's a whole different fucking story for a whole different day. But you lose like against the Steelers and the Ravens, man, that's tough sledding, bro. That is like you're really scratching and clawing.
I mean, the tough one. I mean, I do think we can beat the Steelers because we just did. We can beat the Browns. The one I'm worried about is
the last time we swept the division. Little trivia.
Oh, dude, I know this. That's when Andy Dalton was quarterback. Shit.
Did he?
I'm 99% sure it was.
I thought it was 2009.
Palmer, huh?
Now I'm curious. Now I got to check.
Ryan is saying 2009. So it's all good. All right, maybe I'm wrong. All right, yep. I thought it was
2009. So we that's how we got our tickets. With 2010, 2009, and it was crazy because it was a lot of the cardiac cats. The last second beating the Steelers, a lot of the last second comebacks. And then 2010 fell apart. Carson got hurt, fell apart, and people were getting rid of their tickets like crazy. So we picked up amazing seats starting in 2011 and then 12 and then 13.
I thought Dalton, but didn't Dalton go? I thought for sure he went undefeated.
So 2015, they what, 9-0? Or did they get to 10-0? So they went on a huge win streak, but they didn't sweep the division.
Okay. All right. I know they had because one of those years when they first got Andy, they didn't start off too good. Then they freaking took off and then won. I think we won the division and then we lost in the playoffs. Yeah, 5-1. Is that Ryan Young here says 5-1 in the division? Is that Andy's first year? Is that what you're saying there, Ryan?
No, I'm guessing 2015. I'm guessing.
Maybe. Let's see.
Yeah.
Augie here. 8-0 in 2015. Lost 10-2 at Pittsburgh. There you go. Yeah, you saw about 2015. Okay, there you go.
Yep. So, now earlier you were talking about the drafting.
Yeah.
That's got to get fixed.
Yes.
And it's crazy because
Right.
The amount of people you hate who you hate already, and man, I've been getting, some dude went viral making fun of me. You know it's bad when dude went viral making fun of me. Giving a shout out to Elizabeth Blackburn. I'll I'll talk about that real quick, because so that Carly girl taking over the Colts.
Yeah.
And you know, it's funny because she's seen taking notes on the sideline and people trying to make fun and stuff like that, but they're winning. Now, they've been slowly building a good team. People forget Lou took over a defense that last year PFF graded out as 9th best talent in the league. So he didn't just pull somebody out of the ashes. He had talent to work with.
Yeah.
You got a QB that is kind of reinvented his career. I don't know how long that's going to last, but Carly's doing a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth is not in Carly's seat yet. Now, people making the jokes, how long is it going to be? 60 years? Well, you may be right. Damn it. But
could be a while.
the key is, like, people forget
we'll all be gone by then.
Yeah. Like, just put on my tombstone, I hope Elizabeth does a good job.
Please, Elizabeth, for my I have a grandbaby coming, please.
Damn. So she could have worked with the team right out of college. You know, obviously Ivy League educated, could have worked with the team, chose not to, wanted to go get a job with somebody else. Now, that could say a lot of things. I've worked with family before. It's not always roses. But she wanted to learn how other people did it. And she didn't go work for another football team. She worked in different industry, came back with some valuable lessons. The reason why I am so amped up on what she can bring is she goes to other teams. I have personally spoken to her. The things that she's aware that other teams do, whether it's in-game entertainment operations, she knows a lot about other teams. She's always digging. And that, for me, that's my superpower, is realizing that, you know what, I don't have to be the smartest person in the room. I am not going to lead the way in almost anything, especially at this age. You know, if I was a 10-year-old prodigy, maybe those days have sailed. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to copy the smartest kid in the room. Right. There are plenty of people that have already done the things that I need to do. There are teams that have done what the Bengals want to do. Just copy. Literally look at what the blueprint that they've done and just try to copy that. And that's not the type of player that's organizational. And she's doing some amazing things as far as revenue generation and securing sponsorships and finding ways to inject money into the organization that they've never seen before. She's got the business mind. I don't think that means that she lacks a football mind. I think she's got that desire to learn. She's going to be a good one. Now, people said, well, we thought that about Katie too. I'm not saying that Katie's bad. I'm not saying Troy's bad. They're phenomenal people. There's some weird processes that I don't quite understand in Cincinnati.
They need help. We'll put it that way.
They at least need a dissenting voice. They need someone they need to hire Corey Dillon to come in and tell them that it's stupid or exactly. Just tell them when it's dumb. And sometimes I could see Corey just saying, you know what, I think that's a good idea, but that sounds like shit. He's just saying it to say it. just to get them to think. And it is so valuable. I'm always, Marvin Lewis would be a good one to come in and push.
How awesome would it be if Corey sit on meetings with them? Hey, you dumb mother! That's the So Corey Dillon's at the podium and they're peppering him with questions. And he's like, that was the dumbest shit I've ever heard. And then you see communication sneak in and try to grab the mic. He's like, get the hell off me. I'm not done yet. That was stupid. That would be the most entertaining.
You could sell tickets to watch Corey Dillon in the post-game presser.
Hey, Cap. First thing I would tell him to do: hire a new fucking travel agent. That's no. Hey, get that shit straight.
They both left.
Hey, get that boy. I tell you.
Cover the camera up.
Man, hey, because y'all got me fucked up.
I'm crying.
Oh, God.
Crying. Corey come and take charge.
Later.
Like,
I actually
Corey be like, F the GM, F this, the travel agent, whoever's in charge of traveling, we gotta fix that.
We can talk off. I've got some stuff. I've got some fixes for the team on that one, so that never ever happens again. We'll talk about that later. But
all jokes, but really they're not. But yeah. Hey, that'll be the first thing on the fucking agenda. I got a list.
Yeah.
The match notes. You know what I mean?
Man, you know what? Maybe we flesh out that Corey Dillon list and we all sign it.
Yeah.
Man, hey, listen. It's you know what? It's easy. It's easy to sit out and like pick shit out, bro. Shit with me or anybody else. You know what I mean? That's some easy shit to do. That's quite easy. But this is the shit I think about, to be honest with you. It's a fucking multi-billion-dollar organization. I don't give a fuck how you slice it.
$4 billion.
Four bills.
And going up.
Listen, it gotta be a fucking better way. We can't. This shit don't make no sense to
anybody. Yeah.
Anybody. It's a multi-billion-dollar situation. And I'm gonna say this, and you guys don't jump all over my fucking case about this shit. I'm just gonna point out some shit. Maybe it's just me. I'm a little fucking spoiled. Maybe just a tad.
No,
just like 3 spoiled. But I have in my lifetime, I have had the opportunity to be in a fucking another building and seeing how that shit is ran.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you can't really come force feed me some bullshit. You can't do it. Cause I know how shit really works. And I'm saying, like, from a business economic standpoint, man, it's too much fucking money involved. It doesn't make sense.
Well, that's the thing too, Corey. People keep bringing like this. There's so much money that all this money goes in the Mike Brown's pocket, and he doesn't want to spend the money. Yada yada. It's $4 billion, dude. I'm like, that's where it's getting so big. It's like Mike Brown's never going to spend all this money. I'm like, so why wouldn't he invest in his team to make more money? Because I think if you have a winning organization, constantly you sell out your stadium, you get more TV revenue, you sell more jerseys, you do all kinds of stuff, which would equal get more advertising, would equal more money. So
that's where we've got to have someone give them the PowerPoint and let them know I can actually quantify the value in adding some additional comfort to a player family experience in savings in free agency. You can put a number to anything. That right there is not an easy number, but you can apply that to sell the idea. Listen, we are printing money. The NFL's printing money. Every single new TV contract that comes out rises exponentially. Your worth sitting there not doing shit will continue to rise, not doing anything. But if you do, it could double. It could go exponentially higher, faster. It's kind of like, my mom's retirement age, and hey, you can invest in bonds. They're safe. It's a guaranteed return. It's a very low return. But you can also invest in index funds that will track the market. And over a 5-year, 10-year period, you're going to come out much bigger with very little added risk. And that's what I'd like to see out of the Bengals is go ahead and push the envelope a little bit more. There's still, stop saying low risk, say low to moderate. A lot of your banks out there will try to stay in low to moderate risk. They don't want moderate to high. They don't want high. Low to moderate. Moderate is acceptable. We need to push that a little bit more because you're right. They invest a little bit of money, they're going to see way more. I just looked up. So Kraft is worth $14 billion.
That's it.
9 of it is the Patriots. So $5 billion from other ventures. 100% of that $4 billion for the Brown family, it's the team. There are no other, very, very little other ventures out there other than the team. We want to help them increase their return on that investment. And in doing so, we're going to bring home hardware. They're going to be investing in Tiffany trophies.
Right. And man, and listen, y'all, just scare money don't make money, man. It just
right.
Oh, man, you can't be in this business and want to be fucking super conservative. You know what I mean? You can't. It goes back to like, what are you in this shit for? You're in this shit like as a player. I'm in it to win. What is my main objective? Winning a fucking title.
Get that
That's
ring.
main fucking objective. And it starts from top to fucking bottom when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm.
The owner got to be all in. Winning a fucking championship. That's the only thing on his fucking mind. Don't you think winning a fucking title brings you more money?
Yeah, I would think so.
It does. And individual players, because you got that Super Bowl bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you be all in at all times to fucking push the envelope, take a risk, put yourself out there, and go all in on fucking winning titles? I promise you. Man, I'm not fucking. I mean, you can take my word or not. I really don't give a fuck. I don't.
Now, I will say
this: winning a fucking title, I guarantee you'll pull in more motherfucking revenue.
Oh yeah.
I guarantee.
Oh yeah.
So I'll put this is a good question up here because I don't really know the answer. Brookie here says so $4 billion is only available if they sell the team. They don't have $4 billion in the bank. Is that correct? Yes.
That is correct. That's team valuation.
Right. Yeah.
So, and there's some, there's some question marks around the guarantees that, apparently you don't actually have to have all the guarantees in an escrow. There could be something weird about that, but I've got conflicting information because I thought that was one of the bigger problems on the guarantees was if you do have to have it in escrow, that means you do have to have that cash flow. And if you don't have other lines of business bringing in money, you're going to be a little bit strapped that way. But somebody else told me that's not true, so I don't know what to think. And again, it's not to say that they don't want to win because I think going out and getting Flacco showed they were willing because.
But I've said I think they want to win but because
they need people to challenge them in how they think the right path is to go.
After I go back to the offseason where they want to win. They signed Jamar Chase, they signed T. Higgins, but they didn't sign anybody else. I mean, they had TJ Slayton, but they really didn't sign anybody else on defense. Especially, I banged this drum for a while. The safety position, we had the exact same safety position that we had last year, and it sucks this year. It sucked last year, and they did nothing for it. So that's where I don't know if they can't multitask or what. Because I know at the time Troy was working on the stadium deal, and Katie was doing the stuff for the players. So it's like, okay, well, can you do more than one? Because we need more players other than our own. And they did. That's where this offseason, that's where I got frustrated because I'm like, I saw their vision where they're going to put all their eggs in Al Golden's basket and draft and try to develop these guys that they already have. But that's a lot to ask a defensive guy to get out of these players that you haven't gotten yet.
And they might have given them plastic eggs.
Right.
Like damn. I mean,
and they're empty, and they're plastic empty eggs. There wasn't candy in them. There wasn't nothing in them.
So people try to say that it's the coaching staff. And that's the issue with the players. Now, the problem with that is, number one, if you're telling me that your scouting staff needs coaches that are all-star scouts, then why do we need your scouting staff? Number one. Number two, let's talk about Marvin's drafts. Sure, you got a Geno Atkins 8 years into his tenure. Mm-hmm. You found a Geno Atkins after 8 years of drafting. Congratulations. But in 2015, we get Cedric Ogbuehi, Jake Fisher, Tyler Kroft, Paul Dawson, Josh Shaw, Marcus Hardison, CJ Uzama.
Yes.
Might be the best pick of the entire Duron Smith and Mario Alford. People don't know these names.
Nope.
An entire draft flushed.
Go ahead, Corey.
I could have fucking picked Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase on
all of us could have
playing Call of Duty, eating a motherfucking cheeseburger. Like really? Those are no brainers, bro. Like. That's simple shit. Understaffed scouting. I wonder, is it hindering the team? I think if everybody else got fucking 30 and you got 5, do the fucking math.
Yeah, I mean Jacksonville's got 15. I think that's the second lowest. I think. Give me 15. Give me that.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Scouting is fucking so vital to your team.
And because the thing is,
grab players.
The other
out and go find you like a TJ Houshmandzadeh, a fucking Chad Johnson, a fucking Rudy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That comes with getting out on the fucking road. Being persistent, like that crazy fucking Jim Anderson, doubling back, element of surprise. Let me check this guy out one more motherfucking time to make sure he's solid. You need that.
Exactly. Well, I mean, and that's the thing is, I don't even know if they actually met, or Shamar Stewart doesn't actually remember meeting with the Bengals, which I think is crazy. I think NFL teams met with me. I remember all of them. So I think the Bengals met with them. I mean, and the thing is, the point of this, Corey, is they have.
Look at his profile on Tinder and like, fuck it.
That might have. I don't know.
Come on.
You're like, they swipe. Ooh, I like him.
Oh, he looked like he could play a little defense.
Yeah.
Like laughing shit. Like, come on.
I mean, the crazy thing is the NFL is set up so you can. Every year you can draft players who should.
You don't have to be lonely on defenseonly.com. Oh God.
Shit, just swiping players and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Oh God. That needs to be a skit. Man. Oh man.
I mean, that's the crazy thing is the NFL is set up so you can draft guys who you should be able to get at least 2, maybe 3 guys every year that are immediate impact players. You should be able to somewhere in this NFL draft. You should be able to. And the Bengals, unless they're drafting in the top 5 every round, can't do that. And the thing is, like Corey, there are 2, and I've said that there are 2 guys sitting in the first round that they could have taken. Starks, who's the safety with the Baltimore Ravens. They could have taken him, and they could have taken the one that really they should have taken is Jihad Campbell, who is the linebacker for the Eagles. Both of them playing great. They were sitting right there in the first round, and they didn't take him. They took Stewart instead. And everybody who is the Bengals fan or a draft expert, even the draft experts are saying, draft anybody, don't draft Shamar Stewart. I would not draft Shamar Stewart there. I wouldn't do it. That's the one guy I wouldn't draft. And they drafted him. It's almost like tell Corey Dillon, don't do that. And Corey Dillon goes, I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's what it feels like. The Bengals like, screw you. I'm smarter than you are. We're gonna develop this guy because he's got a high ceiling, and we're so good at drafting and developing. We're gonna prove you guys wrong again. That's what it feels like. They're constantly trying to prove everybody wrong. It's like, just take the layups. They're sitting right there in front of you.
Consensus.
Yeah, I mean,
the shit, like, development is key, bro. Like, look at all the shit, like, with teams that can't fucking develop their quarterbacks. Their first number 1 overall picks, they don't have the tools to develop them. Shit, you know what I mean? They suffer. Some wither. They don't turn out to be good at all, man. So, dude, sometimes here's my suggestion. Fuck it, bump it. Dude, hire you a fucking GM, bro. Like, fuck it. Hey, man.
I don't know why they're so.
Here's some real stuff. Hire you a fucking GM.
Or use a title on somebody in the building.
And here's what you can do. Hire you a respectable fucking GM. You know what that does for you? The onus is off you of people thinking you're fucking up consistently. Now you could actually go in and be like, let me get my finger straight. It was that motherfucker right there. Yeah, that motherfucker, he picked blah, 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 blah. But I really do think relinquish some of the shit. Like, get your GM in that knows what he's doing. Get that scouting department in order. And then, you know what? That's a step in the right direction.
Well, so I think, and it's crazy, but since Paul Brown lost the Browns way back when,
right?
I think Paul Brown drilled it in Mike Brown's head. Don't let anybody else control this other than the family. We don't want to lose this organization, which made sense in 1968. It doesn't make sense in 2025. Nobody's taking the Bengals from the Browns family. Nobody can. It ain't going to happen.
That ain't that part.
Yeah, and if that's what he's still, which I'm 50 years old, and there's still stuff that my parents said to me when I was little. I still hear it in the back of my head. I still think Mike Brown has got that. He promised his dad, maybe he promised dad on his deathbed, I won't let anybody run this other than our family. And
you own the motherfucker.
That's what I said. Like, you own it. It's not going anywhere. I'm like, that's what I don't get. This. It acts like if he gives up that title, the whole thing. Oh, well, they might take the team away from me. They can't. I mean, I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of.
This is like. Listen, let me switch my focus to the Cowboys. I mean, you see their owner?
Yeah,
it's a straight fuck up, bro. Like, come on, man. I don't. He need to sit his ass down too. Real shit.
Yeah.
Get somebody in there. That's who's gonna fucking. All right, fuck all that. Bump all that shit. If I had a fucking team, my shit is worth $4 billion. You know what I mean? At least this is what the fuck I'm gonna do. I got $4 fucking billion, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 51. I own the fucking team. Man, I'm not gonna spend all that fucking money unless I'm a fucking crackhead, which I'm not. That's not gonna happen.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Not happening.
Today I learned.
The day we learned.
I'm not a crackhead. So, I can't. It's impossible.
He's got good teeth. That's why.
To spend all that fucking dough.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only fucking thing I own. This is my shit. I'm going to pour into that motherfucker. First thing, I don't want no bullshit ass product. I want something where, you know what? I can kick my feet back and be fucking proud of. Like,
right.
Fuck. Yeah. I own this motherfucker. I run it. But we out here doing what we're supposed to do. There's nothing wrong with having help, bro. Like help.
Exactly.
There's nothing fucking wrong with that. Hey, if I had a fucking team and I hired a GM and super scout department, all that shit, I don't feel fucking nothing. I feel I'm doing my job to help my product and help these players, help these people in the building. And then on top of that, man, I feel good because you know what? I poured into it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm exhausting every fucking avenue to get this fucking team to win and win a championship. I'll rest my motherfucking hat on that one. If that's what I was doing, I wouldn't give a fuck about the outcome. As long as I know I'm doing that, I'm good. There's nothing wrong.
The other thing is that you said it's their company. They don't, and the thing is, they don't do anything else. This is their life. This is their livelihood. This is what they do. So that's why I don't understand why you don't want to do everything you can to be successful at it when the blueprint is there. I'm not going to say it's easy, but you're making it so much harder on yourself than it has to be. I mean, I always like work smarter, not harder. I'm going to do stuff. If it's easier to go do it this way, I'm going to go do it this way. And if I get the same result or a better result, I'm going to do that. So I don't understand. And I've had Richard Skinner on here and Trags on here, and they covered the Bengals on the beat. And they keep saying, well, Mike Brown's stubborn. How can you be that stubborn when you could see that it doesn't freaking work? You've been running the team yourself since 1991. I was 16. I was 17. How old was that? A long time ago. And it still hasn't. It's gotten. Yeah, he's made small changes. There are small changes he's made from the 90s. When he hired Marvin Lewis, that was a small change. They hired somebody from the outside. They got rid of Marvin and gave Duke more power and let Duke hire Zach. That was the change. We need more. There's small changes. We need bigger changes, which a GM.
And you know the beauty about being the owner is if he were to hire somebody that would have that kind of control that supposedly, allegedly people are afraid of, if he didn't like it, you fire him.
Right. I've said that. That's the thing. It's true. He'd have a scapegoat. That's what I don't get. I've said that a couple times here. Why do you want to have everybody have one person to blame? And we've been blaming you for.
When I don't take the trash out, I wish I could blame somebody for that.
Right.
I would hire somebody to take the fall when I don't take the trash out.
That's just stupid. I'm sorry. That's just dumb. I don't understand why you wouldn't do that.
I don't. Hey man, you and listen, man. I don't. Fucking, it's 2025, man. I don't want to hear that bullshit. People stuck in their fucking way. Hey man, if you are, well, won't you do this? Get the fuck out the way, and let somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing grab the wheel and steer that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
And what if you?
Listen. You own the motherfucker. You own it.
Mm-hmm.
You own it. I don't give a fuck, man. That's like me having a car. I own the motherfucker. Hey, if I need to get somewhere and somebody else is driving, drive that motherfucker in.
Right.
I mean, shit, as long as we get there.
Yeah. And this is no, I'm not, I don't hate the Browns. I love the Bengals. I mean,
Brooke, great comment there. Yeah. So, I mean, there are people that got to go to the Super Bowl that nobody knows about. There are donations nobody knows about. There are a lot of things. I mean, the fact that Zach came on board and they threw millions at renovating offices, right? They didn't have to do that. I honestly look at the whole Trey Hendrickson negotiations as a huge step forward. They did not have to pay him all that extra money. They just gave him free money, as a gesture of goodwill. And there's no guarantee that we're going to be able to sign him long term after this. There are a lot of things. My thought is, hey, again, talent acquisition, everything around personnel. We definitely need some updates. They are smart enough. They are capable. They've shown it. I believe in them to be able to make the changes necessary. It's just there's a decade long or more history of issues around talent acquisition that we need to finally address.
And the thing is that what I don't get, and people say this all the time, Ronnie, I love Ronnie. Ronnie's on here all the time. So we all know what the front office is about. And everybody says it's all about they want to make money. They're making money. They make money by running the organization like they are. They're not making any more money by losing. I mean, that's where I don't get it. It's worth $4 billion. I mean, and that's where that's where people are like, oh, they want to keep their money. Okay, well then explain this to me. Then why they cost themselves more money with the T. Higgins contract and the Jamar Chase contract? Because they could have signed both of them a year or two ago, and it would have been cheaper. They cost themselves more money with Trey Henderson. So everybody keeps saying, oh, they're cheap. They're just not smart sometimes with their money, I think, because they've done contracts that cost themselves more money when they didn't have to.
Well, listen, at some point in time, man, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna get old my damn self at some point. I would want somebody around to help me get out my own motherfucking way. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
I've been there. I needed that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
At some fucking point, at some point, my knowledge ain't gonna be what it is. You know what I mean? In that particular time, I wish I would have somebody around me smart enough to navigate and get me through them fucking times that I can fucking trust. Brother, time is undefeated. That shit comes for all of us, man. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck who you are. $1 billion, $2, who gives a fuck? It comes for everyone. And sometimes you just got to be like, listen, my way ain't working. Let me try a different way. There's nothing wrong with trying a different way. You might get the same fucking results, but at least you fucking tried, man. Like, you know, yeah, you got to get out your way sometime, man.
You know, when you think about history, when you think about, you know, hey, great business owners, autobiographies, whatever, no one is writing about the dude that was just born piss and excellence, wins it all because he came from money and everything fell into his lap. That's not what anybody's writing about. What better hero? There's no better hero than the person that screws up, can look themselves in a mirror, admit it, go get the help they need, pull themselves back up, and then become a champion. So, you know, ego be damned. People worry about ego. There is no better way to prove how big you're than actually admitting where your failures are and then hiring somebody to fix them.
Right. Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
One thing I will never forget, this is something I never thought I'd hear in Cincinnati, but after we lost the last Super Bowl, they had a not a parade, but we all got together down at what is it, Washington Park or we're down by Music Hall, and Mike Brown was there, and you know we're saying, yeah, you know, great season, yada yada yada. There, the crowd literally started chanting and cheering for Mike Brown. They were Mike Brown, Mike Brown, Mike, and I'm like, I never, ever, ever thought I'd hear that cheer in Cincinnati. You're not going to hear it now. But what do you think Mike liked that a little bit? Like, oh, okay, they thought I did good, you know. They actually do like me. Why wouldn't you want to go at me? I'd want to go after that. That alone right there, somebody cheering my name for something that we did, that, you know, giving you the compliment, like, all right, we're with you, we're behind you. Not bags on their head, fire Mike Brown, and all this stuff that he's heard for the last 20-something years. Why wouldn't you want to go after them? That's where I don't understand. Like, the Bengals want to, I think the Bengals want to win, but I don't know if they're willing to do everything it takes to do that. And I don't understand that. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Why own the team then?
Good point, man. Good point. I mean, I can't emphasize this enough, man. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder like what people are really into shit for. I mean, I don't fucking know. I really don't know. I only can speak for myself. I mean, me being a football player, I want to fucking win and win championships. That's the only thing on my fucking mind. That was the only thing. What are you buying it for?
And that's the point. This is their business. This is their only thing they do. That's like other guys buy, like Kraft buys it and he owns Kraft. He doesn't have to, but he wants to be good at it. Mike Brown just owns the Bengals. That's it.
Don't you? And I said this earlier in the fucking show. Like, it's yours. Don't you want your fucking product to be the shit? Like, yeah. Like, I'm in it to win. Hey, I want to win it all. I mean, that's my mindset. If I own some shit like that, man, fuck me. I want my fucking product all in every fucking year. We're trying to win it every fucking year. Listen, y'all ain't taking that fucking money with you. You might as well fucking spend it. The fuck wrong with you? Invest in. Go after the shit, bro. Go after the fucking ultimate prize. I guarantee you. I'm gonna put a fucking smile on your face, man. But I'm just Corey Dillon. I don't know shit.
But yeah, it's not like you've ever won a Super Bowl or anything.
That shit. I'm just saying. I don't.
What these times you need to bust out the ring? You hear me? It's always times you need to bust out the ring so we can see it.
Man, I was gonna do it, but it's on that finger.
What? That one finger?
Finger. People might take that the wrong motherfucking way.
Maybe they should. Maybe it's time they do.
It's like, hey man, I done calmed down. It's been 2 weeks, man. My energy's good, brother. I'm on some totally different shit.
Ooswa. You know
what I mean? So, yeah, man. Like, listen, man. We could. There's a lot of solutions, and we could talk about it till we blue in the face. But until the right people like really hear it and take heed to it, it is gonna be what it is. You know what I mean?
Exactly. All right, Corey. You've been on for an hour and 2 minutes. I appreciate you as always, dude. And next time you go wandering the universe, make sure you don't forget about us. And,
Hey, before I get out of here, man. I mean, I talk a lot of cash shit, right? You know me.
Never, not at all.
I mean, just a little. And y'all, hey, people don't get in your feelings and hop in my feed. I'm not talking about the fans and the players. So let me clarify that. Mm-hmm. But if you feel froggy and you want to hop in my feed and talk, I don't give a fuck. You'll get it. I want all the fucking smoke. But clarify that before you do. So don't hop in your feelings about that, man. I like you guys. I love you guys. I got a lot of respect for you. And I hope you guys don't be taking that shit personally. You shouldn't, because I ain't talking about you.
Good life advice right there. If you don't identify with what's being said, it ain't about you, move on.
Until I start saying fans and players, until I say that, you know what?
When he starts saying F that neon orange bitch, then the stupid captain hat looking bearded.
Yeah. Stop it.
Or that stupid dork named Strawberry something.
Hold your horses. But if you want to get froggy and want to hop in anyway, well, fuck you too. There you go.
Corey, I appreciate it, brother.
Hey, I catch you guys. Let me know. I'll hop back in here, man.
I'll always send you links and what is that? We gotta have a bourbon night again, Corey. We haven't had one of those in a while.
Man, I'll be up all motherfucking night, brother.
Hey, I entered that Ohio raffle for the Pappy. There's 3 Pappy bottles on Ohio liquor. Yeah, pray for me. I want one of those Pappies.
Hey, man, when you get that Pappy,
Corey's coming to town.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Corey's coming to town.
Hey, I got a good travel agent, Corey. We got you.
I hope you fucking, because, hey, sound like motherfucker can't get a good one around there, brother.
Hey, by the way, Corey,
that shit offline. I'm not gonna get to that one right here.
I went to the
I
stadium.
wonder why Troy gave me a dirty look the other day. No, he didn't. He did not.
Hey, just to let you know, I went to the stadium. Your name's still up there, so you don't have to worry about it.
Man, it's gonna take money to get it down, man.
Oh, dude, the DMs I can tell you that I got. I'll tell you later.
Yeah, we'll take this offline.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Corey.
All right, fellas, have a good one.
Later. Oh my goodness, I love that.
I'm telling you, like his whole view on life, how he approaches drama, and there's a lot to learn there. Yeah. I mean, I can't hate it, how he's went about anything in his life, including throwing shoulder pads in the stadium. I've been when I was hit that age, I was that emotional guy. So, I mean, everything he's about, it's just it shows that growth, and like he said before, like, hey, we're what age we are now. It's time to forgive and forget. Until somebody messes around again. And I've heard all the stories.
Find out there, Mark, whatever the hell your name is, 8531. We'll find out.
Oh man, he probably felt that way the first time.
Yeah, probably did too. Kick their ass.
That's terrible.
Hey, but I appreciate you watching though. Thanks for the view. Appreciate it.
I don't understand how they lost to Justin Herbert.
How mad are Steelers fans going to be? We go to Pittsburgh and beat them because, dude, I know I'm eternally the optimist, but the Steelers don't scare me. I'm like, we could beat them. I mean, hell, we should have won the last 2 weeks. I mean, we get a stop. We can win.
Talk for a second. Like I've been off of social media for the bye, and I tell you what, again, the NFL is not as much fun without Joe Burrow. The storylines are not as much fun without Joe Burrow. It's just a fact. And hey, call me a homer. That's fine. Homer. But we just saw Josh Allen get embarrassed by the Dolphins. Obviously Josh Allen does not play defense, including, but hey, same thing about Joe.
Yeah.
The Steelers are not winning a Super Bowl this year. They're like, no one in their right mind ever thought that from the beginning, nor at any point in their season.
They traded Mika Fitzpatrick. They're going to have a great defense. I'm like, you guys are stupid.
I mean, it's just, if anything, they're setting themselves up for another Mike Tomlin special of 9-8, maybe 10-7, and then they're going to be picking in the middle of the pack again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, AFC's wide open. Only thing beating us is ourselves, that's a killer. And every team could try to say that, but
we
only a few people can really. Yeah, when you look at the Jets game, when you look at the Bears game,
both of them.
Like, come on, that is. And the scary thing is, I truly believe the defense is going to turn it around with the same players. They're just going to decide to tackle, to take the bet. Like literally, some of the things that I'm seeing, I'm like, this is not a talent issue. This is just a WTF. Like what is going on? It's going to snap. Like Joe Burrow's going to come back. Even him being in the building, practicing, having conversations with people.
All right. So I want to ask you that. That's the first thing I thought of. What does Joe being back and playing or practicing, not playing, practicing, how much of a boost do you think that gives this whole team? That this
whole team huge.
Right. This dude is coming back from a toe injury that people thought he wouldn't be back till December. He's back now. It's 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. He's just practicing, but he's back practicing. That's way faster than anybody thought. That dude worked his ass off to get back. What kind of motivation? Like, dude, that guy could do that. Then I should be able to do my job better. Because that has nothing to do with athleticism, or that's just hard-nosed work to get yourself back to being able to get to as fast as he did. That's all that is. That's just hard work. that to me, that should resonate through the entire locker room that Joe Burrow is on his way back already.
Here's the way I see it. So the players rallied around Flacco, but again, I'm sorry to a lot of the haters, but it just goes to show you how great that Zach and Dan Pitcher combo is, because they got a 40-year-old quarterback throwing for 470 yards, 4 touchdowns. Like it's absolutely incredible. There aren't very many teams that are going to do that. Like, again, I've talked about it before. You take away McCaffrey from Shanny and he wins 6 games. Mike McDaniels, I'm worried about. Hey, Joe Burrow's the leader of that defense. Joe Burrow is back, and they know it. They know he expects the best. Yeah. Last year, as soon as Burrow spoke up, Bengals went on a 5-win streak. Burrow is an intimidating dude, and it's partly because he's so good, and the level that he can speak on the offense and defense in the film room. Love you, Augie. You the man. Not a lot of players can, but I've heard players say when they met him, they were nervous. Yeah, the defense didn't rally around Flacco. See that, and that's the thing. So the offense, they didn't have that Burrow effect, but they worked. They tried. It was a boost because coming from where Jake was, and I still don't believe that's what the product that Jake is going to be known for forever. Whatever, it was just the worst possible slump at the worst possible time. Flacco comes in, everything's elevated. T saying damn, this dude's 6'6", like he's not used to that, and everybody got a little bit of a lift. The message, even just picking him up, reverberated around the offense, the locker room. It obviously it didn't the defense, but Joe Burrow is that electric. Joe Burrow is Hollywood. Joe Burrow is that dude that comes in, and that the air is different. The locker room is different. Everybody is different. And the more he's seen, the more he's around some of the rookies on defense, it's going to change things.
Well,
we just need to go ahead.
I'll put it to you this way. Remember last year, right when we started on that 5-game winning streak, it happened with that punt block that went our way. That's to me, like, we're right on the verge of, because we're in these games. Last year, we're in them. They didn't blow us out. If a ball bounces a certain way, or if we actually make a tackle or an extra play that we just haven't made, that's kind of where we're at, and it's kind of like a snowball. Then the momentum can start picking up and stuff. That, to me, it feels like that's where we're at now. It could go completely off the rails and go the opposite direction, and we start getting just blown out of these games. So, I mean, we're right on that tipping point where it could go good, where we could kind of get back into this, and we legitimately can get back into this because of how bad the division is. Or it could go south. And there's, like I said, there's part of me that I want it to go so bad that they are forced to make changes, but I don't, because I want to freaking win. But I still want changes to be made. And that's where I have a hard time with that, Cap, because I'm afraid if we go on a big long winning streak, they're like, see, we're fine.
I will say this. We as fans like, I can only imagine, because the team listens. We as fans have the ability. You can write letters. Now, I'm saying paper letters, because you can throw them away, but you've got to open them and throw them away. And
I agree.
Yeah, can never root for them to lose.
Which I'm not. I'm not
100% now. We can. That was me, the Miami game for Burrow.
Well, that's the only game I did for now.
No. Here, like in my head, I knew what we needed, but when we were driving about to win, I was cheering. Like I can't help it. That's 100%.
It was weird. I can't remember. I was at B-Dubs down in Florida by Firewall, and I'm like, like I don't want to lose Joe Burrow.
But here's the thing: you write letters, and I've seen some people that said they emailed, and there's so much good about the letter, except for then there was a part of like attacking people in the front office. I'm like, I'm telling you, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. Save that for us. Save that for the conversations on Twitter. Save that for, you're just BSing with everybody after, a loss, which hopefully we don't see the rest of the year. But when you're actually looking for change, think of this as, hey, this is my corporate office. I am messaging about changes that I'd like to see to make all of my colleagues' lives better and potentially a raise for myself. How would you say that? Say it that way. There's data that goes with, hey, let's start tracking back to more consensus drafting. If we're thinking we're going out on a limb with somebody, really dig into why. And is it worth it? Because 99% of the time it's probably not worth it. You're going to have your misses. And I bet the team would say that. Like, everybody misses in the draft. 100% correct. Everybody does at some point. But you're going to win more of those picks sticking with consensus, because there are so many more people doing this than we have on the team, and even us as fans.
Oh, yeah.
Use them. Use all of that, especially I can't say it enough, the fans, the Bengals fans who do that work. God bless them, because I don't want to do that ever. That's too much time. And they put the time in, and some of them are more analytics based. Some form of relationships with members of FO, they see and feel the frustration from the fans. Okay, so that I've actually talked about in the past, and they do. What I don't know is, what I've not ever gotten into is what they think about it. Or so for me, there were some really good articles. I think it was New York Times when we went to the Super Bowl, and it was a lot of patting on the back and self-congratulation.
You read that last week.
Lifting up everything that they were doing, and they use the words. It was like validation, and I that's so dangerous. A lot of people didn't mention that specifically, but said the worst thing that could have happened with this team is they went to the Super Bowl. They didn't mention why specifically. Some of them might have been talking about that. I think a lot of people just felt that way. Their feelings were right, because articles like that, when I dove more and more, a lot of stuff I missed. I was riding a high.
Yeah,
I wasn't reading those articles. I didn't care. I'm like, we're going to the bowl.
Super Bowl. Yeah, we don't care.
And then you find out people felt validated for their way of doing things. And then if it doesn't hit, and it's a very low hit rate, then suddenly you're where we are right now. And it's been a slow decline, losing Bates, losing Reeder, losing Ogunjobi. Like, some of the role players that made a big impact on the defense.
Losing,
we didn't have an answer. Awuzie was a phenomenal pickup. We didn't have necessarily.
He's playing Baltimore and doing good. I mean,
was he going to continue to play that? Hey, secondary, in my opinion, not a problem. It's
safeties.
Yeah,
safety issue.
Well, I still think I think you improve the D-line and linebackers as safeties make better decisions. I think they're trying to do too much. And you've got a whole defense right now that's trying to do too much, because nobody trusts anything, which makes me think that the scheme is too complicated, because I feel like I saw the same thing when Lou's scheme was too complicated. And when he simplified things got better. And Al has even said that, like, we're always trying to find ways to simplify things. Like, you wouldn't have to do that if your scheme was already simplified and the players played fast. Like I hated when I heard that.
Like Mon says, there's 7 to 11 starters on the Super Bowl team were free agents. And that's the thing. It's like they were free agents. So they tried to draft and replace these guys. They sucked at it.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
the guys who tried to replace them were terrible.
A lot of reaches. So yeah, I've got, trust me, my letter has table of contents. It's such that I have to organize my thoughts in a way to make sure, like, I want it to be read, and I want it to provide good insight that I think other fans would agree with. And hey, I'm going to be a Cincinnati Bengals fan.
Oh yeah.
But this year, yeah, people can say, other years broke them. God, it was just so easy. Like weird things happen. Joe gets hurt. Weird things happen. I get it. We're being so close so many times. I feel like it's so easy for this not to be close at the end of the year because of the games we've lost that we should have won. And I'm pissed because the price tag keeps going up. Everyone has a limit. No matter what you can afford, everybody has a limit. I'm approaching a limit here. And the Flacco signing was phenomenal, but like, why couldn't we have had that done sooner or more quickly? Or why, like, there are so many questions that I have that would have been answered with better talent acquisition prior to. Yeah, I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of losing the way we lost. Like that, yeah, I think that Bears game bothered me more than the Jets game.
Yeah, because
it was weird.
Because all right, because the Bears games, I got to the point where I was sitting down. I thought we lost, and then they came back. So then my hopes got up. Like, holy crap! Trust me, it's going through my head. This show on Monday, like, oh my goodness, what a comeback! Joe Flacco leads us back. This is gonna be great. We have so much fun on the show Monday, and then we lose, and I'm like, God,
and the way we lost, yes. a walk off. It just and no,
it's hard.
Man, I don't know what to say, brother. I love you, bro.
Speaking the truth, baby.
I know I make him mad sometimes, but it's all this conversation has been going on. You don't get to see enough of my stuff. I don't blame you. I wouldn't look at it either. But this is pretty normal. I feel like, I'm not going to bash everybody I've met in the front office. Super intelligent, insanely approachable. Like, we don't understand how lucky we have it to be able to have a conversation with an owner of a professional football team. It's ridiculous. I just think thank you, man. Same. Absolutely. You are super intelligent. Your show is phenomenal and your passion is unmatched. Hey, you're out there.
I feel like I'm bringing Who Dey Nation together. We're coming together.
I have the utmost respect.
Mon is awesome, dude. I love Mon.
I have the utmost respect for the people who are trying to see better, and they're doing it their way, and my way might be different. I feel like we need everybody in there.
The thing is, like, we're all doing it differently, but if we're all saying the same thing, maybe. Maybe
a different day, somebody might open up Mon's letter, and his way of stating things might be the one that shakes them up.
See, my problem, if I write a letter, I write like a 5-year-old because I wrote a letter about you getting to be the fan of the year.
Thank you, bro.
And I'm sure well, no, it's my handwriting. My handwriting sucks.
Oh,
and I'm sure Mike Brown thought
type it up.
I'm sure he thought it was coming from a 5-year-old because my handwriting, like, look, it's awful. You see that? My hand.
Cripps ain't even new to me. Like, oh, hey, Mon, that is where, like, when I started on the social media stuff in 2017, I needed to mature as a fan. And I feel like
Cap's gotten better just on this show. I will tell you that.
Thanks to Jeff. Yeah. I mean, just being on the show, how to communicate ideas at a moment's notice live. But some of the chatters, chat is amazing. But being able to understand that, hey, Mon's going to pay to go to games. Mon is a valuable member of the fan base because, hey, speaking in business terms, Mon's revenue. His opinion matters, and just because the emotion might get him in the moment and words might come out, whatever, I can see the passion in that. That is care. The dangerous part is when he doesn't. When we lose and we don't hear from him, he doesn't care. He's given up. Eventually, he's going to have a new team or he's just going to stop watching football. That is what's bad. That is what's dangerous. It's not the fans who are screaming bloody murder. Now, I don't agree. I get people trying to get me on board with calling somebody like horrible names. And I'm like, dude, like I'm not going to approach it that way. But I appreciate the passion, the people that are upset. Where me in 2017, and this has been me for a lot longer than people realize. It's just, I'm not necessarily going to care. It's like, all right, Burrow got hurt a couple years ago. I'm looking at the stats. Go live.
That's why
hey, you're
that.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's a bold. Hey,
I can't. After these last couple
good
games,
on you, because
I would have been like, make this team, screw that, take my tickets. I was mad.
I might even cry. Like I could have the Bears game. I could have cried. I literally could have cried because and it's little moments to me that matter. I'm standing next to little dude was probably 8 years old and smart, and he believed, and he's like, oh, we need to do this and this. And I'm like, man, this kid knows football. And, being able to high five him, it was just a moment. It reminded me, single mom takes me down to the Bengals Steelers game. And I've talked about it before. We won last second, Neil O'Donnell touchdown to Carl Pickens, and strange man picks me up. And I didn't know for a kid that really didn't go to those large sporting events because he couldn't afford to. Memories like that mean the world to me. And I couldn't help but think about that with dude. I'm like, man, I was thinking, I hope we win for him. And then we don't. And he's hearing the Bears fans being nasty behind us, who we had a couple that was just horrible people. And I'm like, this sucks. Like I can deal with it. I'm not good at it, but I could deal with it. But this kid, and then he's like, you know what? We'll get him next week. I'm like, I need to be more like this kid. Exactly. I'm about to break down. I need to be more like this kid. And we all deserve, for me to voice our opinions. And I care about the team, but I care about the ownership. I'm a fan of the ownership. And if I'm a fan of them, if I like Troy, if I like Katie, if I like Elizabeth, if I like these people, like I say I do, I'm going to tell them how I think we can improve things. Why? I mean, it would be wrong of me to ignore that.
I look at this way too. And since I've started doing this podcast 8 years ago, however long it's been, the one thing that, and as a fan, it's weird, but I didn't notice this, but I noticed this with players and owners. They're human beings. Like, just because they own a team, just because they play for your team, doesn't mean you get to treat them like crap. They're still human beings. Like, yes, I get frustrated as hell with the Brown family. I do. I get tired. I've been a fan for 50-something years. So, I get frustrated with it, but it doesn't mean I'm going to sit there and go, oh, this team will never be any good until Mike Brown dies, or I'm not going to say that stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's just that's somebody's dad, somebody's son, somebody's grandfather. I'm like that's where I wish people would we're all fanatics. I love football. I love sports. My life revolves around that. All right. But I'm not going to go out there and take it out on them and take it out on Cap or Jess because they like the Bengals and go after them. That's stupid. Bitch all you want about the team, the way they're running and everything. But you guys start making stuff personal. That's when it's there's something wrong with you where you think that's okay. It's just truth. You got to be able to separate the team from the individual. And I know I didn't do that. Not that I ever said anything bad, but you get to know people like, wow, they're actually like normal like us. That's one thing I don't think people remember in the moment when they're upset or don't care. Which if you don't care, then you got to learn how to care about somebody other than yourself. That's just being a good person. Sorry, off my soapbox.
It's no, you're right. It's funny, the people that know me after a game like that compared to the people who want to, and again, the people that come after me, it's a small number. I will never forget it. Yeah, shout out the kid. The kid was awesome. But the people that want to come after me, they wait for the loss. They call themselves Bengals fans. They can't wait for the loss to go on and then start, oh, what do you think now? There are people that I only hear from when we lose. I'm like, what kind of fan are you? When that's the only reason, like you got to be a troll. Like there's no way you're a real Bengals fan. The Bengals fans who know me and like know you hey, we were walking up, and I'm like, I got to come over. I got to go over to Jeff. I need a hug.
Yeah,
like
we were
in a bad place.
I need a hug. I did. I'm like, when you walked over, I was like, dude, I need a hug. Like this sucked.
Like when you know,
yeah.
And it's not about so and so he likes Zach or so and so. Like, hey,
we like the Bengals. We want to win.
and you know what's going to suck is one day we're going to have a new head coach, and if we end up out and about and end up running into the coach, and we tend to be nice people, and there's a chance that head coach could like us too. And here we are right back where we started. Like, I'm sorry, but that's not
started people like us.
That's not a me thing either. Like, we've got a lot of chat. This whole chat is filled with normal people that could hang out with players and coaches and staff. Looking through the names, most of them I know, but even just some of the newer people, just watching how they speak about some of these topics. I'm like, all right, you're normal people. Like, we've got jobs, we've got stresses, we've got things we have to overcome. You talk to normal people like normal people, you make friends. Hey. Any one of these people in chat. Yeah, exactly.
And I've said this over and over on the show too. It's like everybody can have arguments, but you don't have to be. It doesn't mean you have to hate that person.
Yeah,
that's where you have to separate stuff. I mean, in life, you're not going to agree with everybody, but it doesn't mean you have. Like, I might not like what you do. I mean, I hate you. I mean,
yeah,
I might not agree with some of the stuff you say. I mean, I hate you. You're still my dude.
Especially when we're thinking about our football team.
Right.
It's like, I can't, like, mine gets on me every now and then. And
I should get on you more.
I make it I make it a point when we talk about this stuff to remind people, like, Mon's a good dude. I understand the emotion behind it. So, and the more the more he gives me compliments, and I'm like, I read him right. It's validation that I read him right, because I thought, I'm like, no. I hear him. I hear the passion in his voice. He loves the team. Anytime that I've been around him, he's been a good dude, like, talking everything. I don't ever want anybody to mix up like him with some of the people who really are just complete assholes online, because, like, no, that dude, he can say whatever he wants about me if he's upset. We
love you, Mon.
It is what it is, and I get it. But I think when people realize I have data, there's stuff that backs this for me, and I like how our offense functions. Hey, there you go. Try to walk and chew gum about praise and criticism and more. There you go. And some of my likes and ideas about the path of the team, I can be wrong about some of them or all of them. But I think some of this conversation, what we're learning here, oh, dude, that's easy.
I used to do that.
Yeah, you can. Start one,
I know,
and then start the other. Start one fully. Don't do it at the same time. Yep. No, just put the other hand down. Start one. Okay. And then so that one's going forward. So the next one's going backwards.
I can do it. I can do it now. Hey, this now.
What a great moment.
I know. Let's get the hell out of here, Cap.
Yeah.
You got any party words you want to say before we end this thing?
No. What a great way to end it. I appreciate everybody, man. You got the greatest chat ever. There are a lot of good shows, and I think good people in chat with good shows also have good chat. Like people stick together, but man, hey, I would put his stash out there to tackle some people.
His stash is legendary.
Exactly. That's the perfect, and it's funny because, like Super Troopers, and then some of those guys went over to do what was it? Tacoma 911 or something.
Oh yeah.
The fire.
Reno. Not
No. They did a fire department. I'm drawing a blank on that. I feel horrible because
Reno 911.
Tacoma FD. Tacoma FD.
What was the Reno one? They did a Reno one.
No, that wasn't anything to do with Super Troopers. That wasn't that crew.
It wasn't? Oh, okay.
No, it was not. No, Tacoma FD and all those epic mustaches. So he could fit in perfectly in there.
There you go.
I'm not saying he's got a bad shoulder. Hey, I made a joke that they could literally suit me up and just pick me up and throw me.
I'd pay. I want to see that. Cap just be the orange coat and just throw it.
Just throw me at people, and I probably would get in the way better than we have in the past. And honestly, I hope defensive player hears that and thinks it's absurd. I will be threatened. Number one, throw me. I'm if it works, throw me.
Running with Cap, open the air like this. Here.
But also, it should underscore that it's not that hard. Y'all are making it too hard. Get out there and bust somebody's head on Sunday. Exactly. Beat the shit out of the Steelers.
Please. That'd be awesome. All right. That's a good way to end this. Cap, appreciate you, brother. See you next Monday. Hooday. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. Thanks for everybody who's watching. We got 359 people watching right now. You guys are awesome. I've been live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitch, also Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, hey, what's up? You can follow me on all those, along with Threads and TikTok. Also, check out my Substack. I have not written an article this week, but I will write one here pretty soon. Also, make sure you like and share, and all that cool stuff with those things. Also, the podcast, we're pulling a sound off later on tonight. Put it out there. So it'll be on BeanPod, Apple, iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher Play, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Do me a favor, listen to it, rate it, like it, review it. Leave a 5-star review and a comment so more Cincinnati fans can find my podcast. Also, you can listen to it in the morning since we don't have any local sports talk. So when you're driving, just listen to what me and Cap had to say. We didn't pay attention for the whole hour and 37 minutes so far. So, which I always appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome.
All right, shout out to my sponsors. They are Priority Lawn and Landscaping for all your lawn and landscaping needs. You need your grass cut, you need shrubbery trimmed, I don't know, you need a paper patio, you need anything. I mean anything. Landscaping required. Think Priority Lawn and Landscaping. Also, shout out to T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And of course, Meyer Window, Door, and more. I got them in my house. I highly recommend you get them in yours. They're energy efficient, great looking windows, easy to clean. Meyer Window, Door, and more. The website is MeyerCincinnati.com. And also shout out to my favorite brewery, Moorline Lager House. Get on down there, get you some delicious Moorline beer, some delicious Moorline food. And tell them I sent you. Moorline Lager House.
Again, I'll be back down at Moorline Lager House this Sunday for the Bengals Steelers watch party. So come on down. $5 drafts, $5 well drinks, $5 wines, and I think $5 shot of the day. So come on down. Come on. I'll be playing music in between the commercials. You don't have to listen to commercials. We'll play some music. We'll have some good time. And hopefully root the Bengals on to beat the Steelers. Also, get the tickets for next week's tailgate. If you get tickets, you are automatically registered to have a chance to win this signed T. Higgin helmet. If you want another chance, go to the Moorline Lager House Facebook page. Sign up for the rewards program. It's free. If you do that, that also gets you another entry. So get tickets to the Best Day Brewing pregame experience at Moorline Lager House for next Sunday, not this Sunday, next Sunday. And then also do the rewards program. And that gives you 2 shots at getting this helmet, which we will be giving away on November 27th, I think is what it is. Let me look here for sure. Make sure I am right. 20, I think it's 20. No, it's 22nd. No, 23rd. Yeah, 23rd. Sorry, November 23rd. That's what we're doing. I got a couple different dates because November 22nd, I'm going to be down there. They're doing the International Stein Holding Contest. So if you ever, I got a Stein here. And I don't want to mess my football. There's a Stein there. You take that Stein, you sit there, you hold it up as long as you can, full of beer. I'll be doing that in the quote unquote celebrity wing, which I am not a celebrity whatsoever, but they asked me to do it. So I'm more than happy to go there and make a fool of myself. But come on down. That's going to be the 22nd and 23rd. We'll be giving away the helmet. All right. I think I've plugged enough stuff. You guys are awesome. I'll be back here tomorrow at 5:30. I got John the Brain Sheeran on the show tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we're going to do an early show. It's going to be at noon on Wednesday. Dustin Croft's going to join me. So I hope you guys check all those out. So I always say, make sure you hit the button for notifications. So every time I go live, you'll be notified. Remember one thing and one thing only. That's Who Day for life. And everybody throw it up. Bengals World Order. That's just sports, baby. See ya!
Another great show. You guys still here? The show's over. You can come back tomorrow. I'm out of here. See ya.